Hey everyone, so let's see where the energy is today. I can tell you right now, I am feeling like the energy is heavy. And so I cannot wait to see what card comes out because I need some guidance in my life right now. I feel like I'm about to lose my mind because 1,000 things are happening at once. But I'm not going to go crazy because I know, perfect. The angels and spirits are with us. Can you see that? Clear, cancel, and release. This is exactly what I needed for today. I think a lot of us needed this for today. I know that I needed it for today. So let's dive into the meaning for clear, cancel, and release. Today has been a very heavy energy and everything is getting on my last nerve. So this is the right one. Clear, cancel, and release. You are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative or challenging people, situations, or events. It's time to release any old ideas, negative thought patterns, or even sarcastic comments you may be using to put yourself down. Angel wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. If you are saying something even jokingly about yourself that may have a negative effect on you or express something you wish wasn't real, you are being encouraged to be more loving toward yourself. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, and release anything you no longer want or need in order to make room for love, positivity, and peace. I feel like that was the perfect message for today. Again, like I said, everything just feels heavy today. So clear, cancel, and release really taps into letting go of the negativity, letting go of the negative energy, and clearing your space for positivity. I know that I had to basically just take a pause, take a deep breath, because for some reason it just felt like there was just a heavy anxiousness sitting in my chest. And I know that I'm just putting it there myself. I'm creating these mental blocks. I'm creating these negative thoughts, which a lot of us do on our own for no reason at all. We create this anxiety in our head. We create these thoughts. We create the fear of the future, whatever it may be. And so this card is telling you today to clear, cancel, and release. Take a pause, sit down, take a deep breath, and just tell yourself you are clearing your body, your mental space of all negativity, of anything that isn't serving you. And it's so crazy because I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about today for my video outside of the daily energy card. And it was clearing yourself of negative people and negative things such as social media, such as the news, friends, family members, acquaintances that just drag you down. And I feel like a lot of that plays into when we start to allow ourselves to get stressed, when we start to overthink things, and when we start to get into a space that really isn't serving for us. And even at the job, I just read an article that said millennials, or was it Gen Z? I think it was Gen Z. Don't get me to lying. It's an article out there. One of these groups, one of these generational groups does not like to make friends in the workplace. And I've always been one of those people. I've only ever made friends with one or two people at any job I've ever had, just because I don't want to take on other people's energy. I don't like to get caught up in the negativity and the gossip that can sometimes happen at the workplace. Not at every workplace, but in the office setting prior to remote work, and even with some remote work, there was a lot of, things that certain people just didn't want to be pulled into. And I was one of those people. And it goes to show you, sometimes you have to create boundaries. Sometimes you have to have a separation so that you do not pull yourself into a space that you don't want to be in. And so you have to release that energy. You have to release those people. You have to release those habits. You have to release those thoughts. anything that it takes so that you can focus on you and your inner circle, whoever that may be, your family, your best friends, whomever. You may have a following on social media that you want to nourish. So the message for today is clear, cancel, and release. And I'm not going to prolong it, but we're going to look at the extended message just to make sure this hits and sticks. So whenever you have a negative thought or say something you wish you hadn't, you have the capacity to remove that idea or energy from your own energy by saying the powerful affirmation: clear, cancel, release. Angels are ready and willing to help you clear anything that could be standing between you and your inner peace. When you draw this card, you are also being encouraged to clear any clutter from your life. If there is dust up building or stuff accumulating in your home, office, car, or anywhere else you spend time, clear it now. When you clear physical space, you clear your psychic space. Making these simple changes will clear your energy and open you up to experiencing a sense of clarity and freedom. I couldn't agree more. Having a clean, clear physical space does translate to your mental space. So do whatever it takes for you to clear, cancel, and release today, and make sure you release those negative thoughts. You clear your boundary of any negativity, whether that be people, TV, news, social media. And with that, I am Ashley, and this is your daily energy code. And I want to say thank you for watching, and please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and come back tomorrow for your next message.